Hopefully by the time I open my stream manager, we're gonna be online. Please. Oh, thank God. Perfect. What's happening? Why can't I hear the volume? Alright, there it is. Jesus. Okay, we're back. Hey y'all, I'm back. Alright. Back to this frustrating nonsense. To save on this. Oh god. Here? That seems correct. Don't think I'm crazy on that one. Yes, we'll figure it out together. As a team. Yes, we got it. I thought I saved on the first one, but I guess not. God. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. You're still sitting like this? It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. Hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss Fay. May, I mean. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I don't know what this does for me, but not for the camera. Anyway. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I figure so, but why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aww. When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Creep. Someone is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? Alright, cool. I'm gonna move on. I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Is this painting gone? September 7th. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Where'd that painting go? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... I mean, that's the only one that works. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. I mean, it was a guy with a straw hat. I remember that, but it wasn't Grossberg, and it wasn't... What was that top one? I don't know. Okay, I don't need to investigate about this, though. What's this? Old photos. There are 2 lying here. Something was written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A, DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. It looks like it would be their mother, yeah? I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Cool. The photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the Swap photos. I think I'll swap them. That's the one I want. It's not that it's... Not the other one isn't useful, it's just not useful for me right now. Hotel. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I mean, I don't think that there's anything else in the room I'm concerned with. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ah, yes. Plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Why? Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a beautiful... Why? Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Guess you should... Guess we gotta invest in blinds. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why didn't he clean this up by now? I beg your pardon, sir. If you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. Call it the last drink before murder. Why? Why? We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Okay. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. Why? It's said to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. I guess believe it. God, throat's sore. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. What? Do what? Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I don't understand any of the characters, man. They're all very... eccentric. The man with Miss May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Sure. There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo, I get it. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. So... is he familiar to you? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. I mean, have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. I mean, why? From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. I knew Miss May could play dumb to this. I think that is about all I have for you, sir. Appreciate it. Come on. You again. Can you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, is it my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Why do you talk like this? That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Why? Like, Bimbo's words has any real merit. Anyway. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Here you go. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Oh. This is the one I wanted. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her harder. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. Hell yeah, roast her. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though you should have been witness to murder, even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yeah, girl. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Why are you doing that, Phoenix? Jesus Christ, man. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red Wright? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Good enough. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Why would you discard it? Why? Why? Why wouldn't I want to use that later? It's literally confirmation that he was there. Otherwise, I just have this stupid photo. And why wouldn't I want to, you know, I'm just along for the ride. It's cool. It's cool. Move. Blue Corp. Oh, there it is. Is it a fisherman? I don't really know. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Personage? What the? Your name. What's your name? Jesus. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous? God, I never wanted to punch someone more in the teeth. Jesus. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? No. You've irritated me, that's for sure. Another big word. You're looking very, very punchable. What is this guy's problem? I wouldn't, though. He looks like a lot bigger than me. But, I mean, Phoenix could. I couldn't personally, but if I am Phoenix right now, I'd want to do it. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. God, what a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes! This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity? I have no interest in anything but originals. I hate. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Fishy. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up, best participation. Judges cooperation award, special good try prize. Why do you have these up? The word judges and special kind of stand out. The others didn't even. These are all participation awards. What the? Whatever. Statue of a man holding up the world. The blue corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Of course. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I mean, it's ugly as sin. I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. It's ugly. It's just, what is this? It's very reminiscent of a statue I saw in New York the one time I visited Times Square. I'm pretty sure that was, a guy was holding. But it actually looked good. This is just ugly, the whole thing. What a disgusting logo. What a disgusting logo. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Yeah. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek? Roundature? Not inspiring you? It's not inspiring, no. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Alright, I got a lot I need out of this ugly-ass room. And I just want to complain how none of this matches. I mean, this is it matched that other guy's office really well. It's giving more of a rustic vibe to me. Or at least something more cozy. This is a very sterile office. He's got participation awards up. Ew. What the hell is that statue? It's green against gold. Everything else is gold. Why would you make it green? Like, I understand with your ugly ass logo, maybe if that's your logo, but why not make him gold? If we're gonna go with gold the whole way through and sterile, just go with it. Why even bother putting flowers? Yeah, I wonder if they're even real. Ugly. This whole room's terrible. Anyway. Maybe we'll start light. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. I'm getting tired talking to him. Jesus. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Fantastic. What does that have to do with me? I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. It doesn't appear it, like, at all. I'm not even gonna say it. Fantastic is the word. Fantabulistic. Like, what is even that word? Is it not, On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Here's a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat? Whatever. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. Where'd you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why did I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger. What? What the fuck? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charged with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. Compensation? I didn't catch. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossburgers, yes. You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. You're a piece of shit. Alright. Well, not much I can do here. Oh! I didn't realize I could flip over to see this. Cool. Anyway. No, damn it. The little boy seems to be out. Huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da. Money-making, money-making. I got the money-making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. We're not touching it. Okay, I really don't have a reason to be back here. I just accidentally clicked it, and now I'm back. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Back. Back. Move. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. God. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat's? What the hell? Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. Just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. I mean, I think I should just talk to him about it. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There's a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Court, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Nah, I feel like that was obvious. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Not because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. It would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. I'm gonna ask about the incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. You see, White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. As before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. White? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Alright. We move on. Let me go back. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. As all the cases that she've ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I mean, I'm trying to think of what she would label it. I'll start with D, A through I. A, B. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Okay, fine. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So me and New Grossberg. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end of S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Wright? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Sure. E through Z. White. The entry W section is missing. Was it taken? Word. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Cool. Well, that's something. If it was taken, then... Put it on the plan. Okay. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna find anything in here. I mean, he just punched you in his office, so I think going up to him and be like, look at this, would be a bad idea. But it probably wants me to, so I guess I'll do it. I mean, I guess I could try the detention center first. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. I'll just go back over everything. Yeah. Maybe I can present it to him instead. I found this in Mia's files. She was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Sorry, I'm away. I don't think I can help you with that. Okay, okay. Oof. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry. There's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I mean, cool. Seem distressed. Blackground, fine. Okay. It's okay to indulge in my... Okay. Well then, we'll just present him with it then. This is the only clue that Mia left me. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? An article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Where one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him like the rest of them. Blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. For threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. The company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? Bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. Mr. White? What am I saying you're wrong to? Am I missing something? You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. Okay, I understand now what I was being asked. Okay. Didn't think I needed to clarify that he was wrong for that, but whatever. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? Thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude? I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. Man, the man is standing right in front of me. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent? What? Man. Are you listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer. And as with Miss Mia? How dare you? Point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. My friend's name is Larry. Alright, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? God. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Well, okay. As I said earlier, probably a bad idea, but... I assume we'll be representing ourselves. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. Our trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we switched places. How do we switch places? I wouldn't be able to see. You know what? What? You mean you... Explain what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me if there's anything I can do. Well... Ow, 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 ow. Damn, that hurt the back of my throat. God, what was that? No, my throat hurts, but Jesus. Is she even allowed to defend me in court? Does logic go out the window entirely here? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright, huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies? Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Cool. Logic isn't completely out the window. Amazing. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Word. Let us continue. Just gotta go back to the top here and... Yes. Sweet. September 9th. Let's do it to it. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty in the story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. That's a stupid way to feel. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Whatever. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. Sweet. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I mean, I'm gonna make it hard. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Whatever. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I think it's pretty comical that it's basically the red, white, and blue corps. Mr. America here. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Can you, like, speak normally? Or your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions? God, another punchable moment. Many. Really? You're gonna interrupt me right now? And name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blueboard. Did you know the victim is Maya Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Huh. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh. Hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Man, to hell with you. Genuinely. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. And I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Things occurred as you testified that I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, or I mean Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Hold. I just want to do a... May have lived for a few minutes. Is there a conversation? There's broken glass. Yep. Maya. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need to comment on which way. Got it. Log the window. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw a Spider-Man man, blah blah blah. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Okay, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Oh, I can't present right now. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? God. You know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Oh yeah. There you go, asshole. Wait right there. Mr. White? You've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you... If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She she would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I mean, I found it odd too, but how did the lamp get broken? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So, he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? I mean, I do... I do think he's right because of the broken lamp. I think he's telling the truth, but why would she say otherwise? How could both be right? I never know what to say. I feel like I want to just say that, I mean, he's right, but she said, why did she say that? I don't think both can be right. It's either right or left. But where are we going with the both are right explanation? I would want to know beforehand what he was gonna say. I don't get much information. If I say Miss May is right, then, I mean, I still got that problem with the broken glass, and I still think he's right and think... I'm gonna go with both. I'm gonna see where both gets me. Both witnesses are telling the truth. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? I didn't know we were going to just plop him there immediately. Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? I didn't know we were going to go in right now. You know what? I'm for it. Let's do it. In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, shit. I mean, from his point of view... I mean... She would have been running left for him, but right for me here. Fuck me, dude. The lamp is broken somehow. Wait. Oh, I don't move anything? I thought it was asking me to move shit. Take that! That's where he was. How could he have been exactly where the victim was standing? Am I able to click things or no? Hello? Wait, is this where I'm just saying, like with my finger here? Oh my god, I'm confused, girl. I mean, I feel like he could have been. Let me get in the headspace of what I'm trying to say. Because, I mean, she would have definitely... Somehow this lamp got broken. That's undeniable. But... am I trying to say that... God, I don't think I'm intelligent enough for this. Am I trying to say that he would have knocked it over getting to her? Or am I trying to say that he was standing at the door and that's why she backed up over here and was trying to run this way? And I think that's also possible.
Take that! Objection!
Possible. There was no one other than the criminal and the victim in the room. What am I trying to say with this photo? Because where he's standing currently makes his testimony and hers true. From the position, if I'm looking in this window and she's running this way, if I'm standing at the window and she's run to the left, then it would be my left, but his right. So would I be wanting to say that... Am I somehow trying to say that... My left and rights? Oh my god. I'm so stupid, girl. Okay. If I'm standing at the window, I'm standing at the window, and she were to run to my left, but it would be his right. So am I trying to say that he was standing behind her? But she fell backwards. Because she's saying that she ran right. Well, how does that work? Because if I'm outside the window standing staring into it, and I say she ran to the right, but he's saying that she ran to the left. If I'm saying that she's going, if I am where I'm standing saying she's gone right, where would he be for that to be his left? I'm standing at the window and he's gone right, and I turn and I'm staring. Is he not in the correct position he's supposed to be in? Am I out of my mind here?
Take that!
What was I even doing? I thought I had to move him. I'm like, where they have him now must not be the spot he's allowed to be in. I feel like I think too hard and I screw myself over. All I did was point to where he's already at. So I mean, I presented it like this to begin with. Oh my god, girl. Okay. The victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah. Okay. I need to get into like my not overthinking mind when I go through escape rooms. I need to just channel that energy, because I tried to present it originally as that. Was my finger just over her? Is that all that happened? I guess so. I'm trying so hard to get him not in the position he was currently in. I was like, I'm losing my mind here. It's correct. He's standing where the killer's supposed to be at. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I overthought it because I was like, well, I mean, I guess I'm not allowed to put him right there. Yeah, of course I'm trying to say that he's the killer. I mean, I said it. I said it. This game, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna explode, bro. Oh my god. Order. I will have order. Whatever, man. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Bro, what has he got on you? Oh, you provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. Here's I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor? Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last for strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. But doesn't the... You see? You hit her twice. That's not what the court record says. It's like a few minutes. Enough. I mean... I don't... That does seem to make sense. I don't think it does. Yes, you bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Now, whose left are we talking? Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last for strength, she ran to the right. Now, I wonder if I present it here. Hold on. Let me at least save before I do that. I'm good so far. I feel comfortable so far. Though I feel like failure isn't really an option in this game. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Okay, good. It does say that, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it said single blow on the first report. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. No. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. I'm glad that there's other witnesses in here that he's not blackmailing. What has he got on the judge that's holding him by the balls like this? The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now. White. Mr. White? Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Okay, what thing fall? Then the moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left... The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor? My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the... What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Nix. There's something about that strike was odd. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. I mean, not possible if we're... I forget that we're not... I forget that his testimony is still trying... I forget he's trying to press the point that he wasn't in there. So obviously he wouldn't want to be trying to say he was there. I should really keep that in mind. I'm getting mixed up. It's like, yeah, it's odd, but if he was in the room, not really, he would see it. He's trying to say he wasn't in the room, so yeah, he can't see it, babe. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. You would have seen it? Is it possible? Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. How is that so? How was it already lying on the floor when you looked? The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. Why it's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor, Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. It wasn't lying on the ground, though. It wasn't lying on the ground. That's more of what I wanted to get to. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. I didn't get a good look at how the light stand was constructed when we were first in there, so that's my bad. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? No, big problemo. There's a big problem. Problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? Well, I mean, sure do, Your Honor. He was in the corner of the room before then. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Just to check. I mean, I feel like this is a good enough. I mean, it was in the corner of the room. I better not get flagged for this. Look at this. These are floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes? Oh, shit. I didn't even do that. I like his expressions. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. God. You gonna, Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, huh? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw the cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He's determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Interesting. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Just, make sure I... Okay... I am gonna check this really quick. September 5th. Okay. The week before the murder, I entered the Fanco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident? And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I mean, the only recording I've got is the one from her phone. The beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay, so I'm gonna do another save here, because I wonder if what we'll say to it, I suppose I should say. I mean, yeah. This is from September 5th. It's not the beginning. And it is talking about what they would have wanted to know about. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Alright. Fine. Fine. Entered the Fanco law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw this when I saw this glass light stand. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Sure. Do you have proof? Miss April and May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. I mean, yeah. Right. And enter the... Oh. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. I'll try. Was it really you that went to the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. offices. They were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. offices. I mean, I don't know what I've got here either, but... Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Their responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I made it... So I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. What do you mean? What do I have at my disposal? Hold on. Back. No. Back. Alright. I've got an autopsy report, the cell phone that did nothing for me, glass shards. I mean, it being found in her room doesn't really do anything for me there. I mean, I don't see how that helps either. Disc. Afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time's come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. Can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. Oh, that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Huh? Ah, you're finally awake. Huh? Whoa. Hey, Phoenix. Jeff? There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Hi. Hello? You're... Maya? Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Why did your body change physically? Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. Why I came here to tell you... But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? Stop doing that. You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa, now what did Mr. White say in his testimony? That's what I needed, thank you. Why wasn't I able to flip over the receipt before? Whatever, the game can do what it wants, I guess. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Thank you. We could go. I wish I could have at least flipped it over myself, you know? Let me discover it before this. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. White? Right? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Hate saying right and white so often. Fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Thank you. I guess I present it more at the, Well, no, I can say at that point. Yeah, that makes sense. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor? Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand, and the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White? When you allegedly entered Faye and Kala offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Ah! Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's achievable? Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Ooh. What's he got? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry. Isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. But Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Yeah? What's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, by May? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop. Desist. Halt. Please, stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here. Right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. What was on that list? Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. By spiritual help, Jesus Christ. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yas. Confetti. That is all. The court is adjourned. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Why didn't I just flip over the receipt? I still would have been screwed. Somehow. But I actually couldn't obtain those papers. So yeah, I guess so, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time is running out. Ice powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Alright, let's go. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. Came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her? Might be able to use that. Phoenix. Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because this. See? You wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, my Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. His face! Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. It's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. There's time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Hey, alright. That was good. As always, frustrated, but hey. Sweet. I'm not gonna play this one. I'm just gonna save up until this point. I'm safe here. Boom. Yes. Everything's good. Okay. Okay. I'm trying so hard to not. It's cool. We don't need to see this right now. I don't want to see it right now. I've saved. I want that to be fresh. It's gonna be new. There. I had a super good time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.